Welcome back to Dark Whispers Horror. Tonight, we are going deep, far beyond the thin veil that separates our world from the unseen. There is a realm that humans were never meant to witness, a place whispered about in forgotten languages and feared by the oldest souls. This is the world of the Djinn. Long before humans walked the earth, before the oceans took shape, the Djinn existed. They were made from smokeless fire, a flame that burns with no light, eternal and pure. They live between realms, neither dead nor alive, neither angel nor beast. They see us, hear us, and move among us, yet remain invisible, existing in a parallel world that mirrors our own. Their lands are vast, endless deserts of red sand, mountains that glow under a dark sky, and ancient cities built from whispers and ashes. They do not live in our time, their hours move differently. A single day for them could be a decade for us, or maybe just a blink. In their world, there is no sun, no moon, only a dim glow that rises from beneath the ground, breathing life into their shadowed world. The Djinn eat what burns. They feed on smoke, on energy, on emotions that humans release into the air. When we feel fear, anger, pain, they taste it. For them, human emotions are a feast, a river of warmth that flows from our world into theirs. That's why they linger in places soaked in human despair, abandoned houses, graveyards, empty roads, and silent deserts. There are different kinds of Djinn, not all evil, not all kind. Some are curious, watching humans from afar like we watch the stars. Others are ancient and cruel, living in shadows for so long that light itself burns them. There are tribes among them, clans ruled by power, knowledge, and fire. The Marid, proud and powerful, live near oceans and storms. The Ifrit, fierce and rebellious, dwell in dark caverns and forgotten ruins. The Gull roam deserts, feeding on bones and memories. And then there are the Silot, shapeshifters who move like the wind and can become anything they wish. But beyond all, there are the Elders, those who remember when the universe was young. They do not speak, they only whisper through the air. Their presence bends reality. When they move, the air freezes, the silence becomes heavy, and the ground forgets to echo. To meet one is to lose your sense of self, because their eyes do not just see you, they see everything you've ever been. Djinn build their homes in ruins, in deserts, and in places untouched by human faith. Their houses are not made of stone or wood, they are formed from wind and shadow, sustained by energy that flows through the universe. To a Djinn, silence is sacred, darkness is peace. They do not sleep. Instead, they drift in trance-like states where time folds around them. Their conversations are like storms, full of sound and flashes of energy, but no words as we know them. They have families, hierarchies, and traditions. When a Djinn is born, a new flame is lit somewhere in the void. When one dies, that flame extinguishes, and the echo of its life lingers for centuries. They remember every death, every birth, every betrayal. Among them, loyalty is fragile, and power is everything. A Djinn without power becomes invisible even to its own kind. Some Djinn still remember the time before humans. They speak of it with sorrow, saying the earth was quiet then, filled with harmony. But when humans arrived, they brought noise, faith, and change. Some Djinn hated that, others admired us, our emotions, our ability to create and destroy. It was fascination that turned into envy. That envy gave birth to darkness in many of them. The Djinn do not die as we do. They fade, slowly, their energy thinning until they become part of the wind. Some choose to vanish peacefully. Others fight it, feeding on fear, refusing to dissolve. Those are the restless ones, the ones whose presence we sometimes feel when the lights flicker or when the air suddenly grows cold. They have rulers, too. Kings and queens who control entire domains of shadow. These monarchs are not chosen. They rise by consuming the power of others. To challenge a Djinn king is to declare yourself ready for eternal pain. Their thrones are carved from the remains of ancient storms, and their crowns burn with invisible fire. But even they are not immortal. Their weakness lies in light. Not sunlight, but spiritual light. When humans recite words of purity, or when a soul filled with truth walks nearby, their form begins to tremble. It's not pain they feel, but exposure, the same way a lie shatters when truth is spoken aloud. Some Djinn live peacefully, hidden in forgotten corners of the world. They watch, listen, and pass by without harm. But others crave attention. They manifest as reflections, as whispers behind doors, as dreams that feel too real. To them, fear is a language, and they speak it fluently. They fear only one thing: being forgotten. For a Djinn, existence depends on belief. When no one speaks their name, when their story fades, they begin to disappear. That's why some linger near humans, to be remembered, to be feared, to remain alive. It's said that when a Djinn cries, the wind changes. When they laugh, shadows dance. Their emotions ripple through both worlds like waves across reality. They can love, but their love is not like ours. It consumes, it burns, it binds forever. A Djinn's promise is eternal. Breaking it means losing a piece of their essence. There are places where their presence is strong. Deserts of Arabia, caves beneath mountains, ruins under the sea. In those places, time folds and light fades for reasons no human can explain. Even today, explorers tell stories of whispers that echo where there should be none. And when night falls, sometimes, something watches back. For the Djinn, humans are stories. We are their myths, their ghosts, their mysteries. Just as we tell tales of them, they tell tales of us, describing creatures of flesh who live briefly, yet dare to challenge the unseen. To them, we are fragile sparks in a world of flame. And sometimes, just sometimes, they wonder if our world is the real illusion. So when you feel a sudden chill in an empty room, or sense eyes on you in the dark, don't be afraid. Maybe it's not a ghost. Maybe it's a Djinn, watching, remembering, waiting to see if you still believe in them. Because as long as you do, they'll never fade away.